Hello everyone and welcome to Sport Talks with Bami. Please subscribe for more updates. The inspirational story of Awoniyi illustrates the strength of pursuing aspiration in the face of hardship. His continuous quest for football greatness is a prime example of what it means to follow your dream in the face of obstacles. Awoniyi's rise from hardship to EPL fame with determination illustrates the victory of an individual. We are motivated to boldly follow our dreams by his story. Awoniyi's story started in the capital city of Kwara, Ilorin, in a family of 6. Taiwo's father was a prison officer whose salary was barely enough to feed his family, but this never stopped him from sending all his children to school. He would borrow money just to pay their fees because he believed education was their way out of hardship. Taiwo's father wanted him to study medicine and become a doctor, but young Taiwo fell in love with football and only wanted to play football. His mother noticed his love for football and bought him his first ball, a ball commonly called felele. His father was still insistent on him going to school, but after a while, they came to an agreement, which is do well in school, then you play. Anytime he fails, no football. It still wasn't easy. Taiwo had to trek for over an hour to get to training when he joined his first academy, Unicorn Academy. He wanted to play football. He wanted to buy football boots as he couldn't play barefoot in the academy. He couldn't ask his parents for money as he knew they were struggling, so he decided to work. He worked in a bakery and construction site as a bricklayer just to make enough money to buy his first football boots.
Done almost every work in Nigeria back then. I work in the bakery, I work as a bricklayer. The challenging part of it was getting the money to buy the food.
His coach at Unicorn Academy, Coach Abdulrazak Olojo, noticed Taiwo was missing training around the period when Coca-Cola were picking a team to represent Nigeria in a regional tournament. Discovered it was because of transport fare, so he decided to start taking Taiwo back on his bike or give him money for transport fare because he believed in the talent of Taiwo Awoniyi. Taiwo didn't disappoint. He was picked among the players who went to London for an African tournament sponsored by Coca-Cola. While he was in London, they visited Chelsea, Coban, where he met John Mikel, and in his heart kept praying that God should bring him back to England. He was the MVP in the tournament, but after the tournament, he came back to Nigeria and it was like nothing would come out of it. He had to start fetching water for people to get money to go to training, and after a while, he went back to his dad, telling him he wanted to go back to school. His father, who was then retired, ran to his friend, borrowed some money and gave it to Taiwo to go and register for JAMB. Taiwo went twice to the house of the man who was supposed to help him with the registration for JAMB, and he didn't meet him. He was going home later that evening when the phone his father gave him rang. It was Imperial Soccer Academy, owned by former Nigerian international Seyi Olofinjana. They wanted Taiwo to join them and needed him to leave with one of their scouts the next day. Taiwo went home and begged his father to allow him to go to Lagos and join the academy using the JAMB registration money he gave him earlier for his upkeep in Lagos. His father agreed, and after he got to Lagos, the club asked his father to come and sign some papers. His father went, but had to sleep in the church as he couldn't afford to stay in a hotel. While he was at Imperial Soccer Academy, he got an invitation to join the Nigeria Under-15, and from there, Nigeria Under-17 call came in. In all this, the academy provided the transport and kit for him, and he got to the Under-17 World Cup as one of the youngest players, playing second choice to Isaac Promise, who got injured, and Taiwo came in. He grabbed the opportunity by scoring in the match and going on to score 4 goals in the tournament, which Nigeria won in 2013. He went back to his academy, and after representing Nigeria at the Under-20, where he scored 7 goals in 9 appearances, winning the African Under-20 Championship, Liverpool came calling and signed him on the 5-year deal. He couldn't play for Liverpool because he needed a work permit, and the only way he could get it was by playing for Nigeria at the Olympics. He scored one of the goals that qualified Nigeria for the Olympics, but he was dropped. He was disappointed, but still believed in God's plan for his life. In 2015, Liverpool sent him on loan to Frankfurt, who were fighting relegation, but he struggled and scored only 1 goal, and the team was relegated. In 2016, he was loaned to a Dutch club, NEC. He also struggled, scored only twice, and NEC was relegated. In 2017, he was loaned to the Belgian club, Mouscron, where he scored 7 goals in 27 matches, still couldn't get a work permit to play for Liverpool, so he was loaned out again. this time to Gent. He signed for Liverpool as an 18-year-old but has been on loan for 3 years. After another loan to Mainz in 2019, he joined Union Berlin in 2020 and scored 5 goals, but it was enough for Berlin to break their transfer record and sign him permanently for £6.5 million. He went on to score 15 goals for the Bundesliga side in next season. Then the English Premier League side, Nottingham Forest, came calling and he jumped at the offer as the EPL was his dream. He moved to the Premier League and became the first player to score Nottingham Forest's first goal back in the Premier League. He also became the third African player to score in 7 consecutive games when he went on a goal-scoring run against a team like Arsenal, Liverpool and Chelsea, goals that kept Nottingham Forest in the league. Fulfilling his father's dream, Awoniyi got a degree by studying business management while he was on loan. Today, he's a superstar who made it from the scratch. He went from patching his football put to rebuilding the football academy where he started in Kwara, under the same coach who believed in him to handle it. Awoniyi was never ashamed of his faith. He was always showing his religion everywhere he was. Taiwo dreamt it, believed in it, worked on it, and asked God for direction always. There is no dream too big for anyone. If Taiwo Awoniyi can go from sneaking into the football center to watch EPL stars to being an EPL star, anything is possible.